So the future internet is about the future of society, and there are many futures that we can pursue. So the road is open wide, but sometimes the opportunities are closing fast, and if we don't grasp those opportunities, they may never return or may not return for a long time. In terms of FINES, there are three critical issues in my opinion. The first is about how businesses will evolve in the next few years. We all know that the world is changing fast. Just read the newspapers of today. And so businesses are not going to stand still, and they will change. And so as researchers, we have the responsibility to give some guidance and to lead the way to the future. Second point is about what are the systems and applications and services which would support the needs of future enterprises. And I fully agreed with people like Sergio Cosmari, excuse me, he will say his name much better than I do, that we should try to look at disruptive paradigms. Why? Not because we want to be revolutionary for the sake of revolutionary, but because all the historical evidences showed us that that is the best way to create more value, to have a bigger impact and a longer-term impact. And for us researchers here in the European research environment, it is not just about creating benefit for one company, for one group of people, or from even one community. We're doing it all for Europe and for the world. And the third aspect is that I think it is very important to get this notion of business value and therefore business models right. And I think, again, looking at today's development, value systems are changing. People wake up to the fact that some of the old values that they hold so dear to the heart actually do not stand up to facts, such as the ethics behind the banking systems. And these are the things which are very fundamental for businesses, because businesses need to raise funds, they need to survive, they need to make profits, but they also have a responsibility towards the employees and other stakeholders.
Future Internet is really, or at least a new vision for the Internet of the future is something that is important to bring Europe at the critical edge of competitiveness, particularly in this time. Maybe the research we have to do now is from what the action we have to do now is from research towards innovation more, and this is something that we are discussing. In this context, FINES is playing a critical role because enterprises, we know them since some years, they don't let's say they no longer exist, or certainly they have to evolve, because we have technology that span from many different, that are very heterogeneous, and we have to use also in the life of enterprises the objects that are of the life of every day. So using them in a different context will allow to have a new enterprise model that is more adherent with the new market needs.
Enterprises need future internet, indeed. They need it in order to implement the new qualities of being, but also enterprise software application providers, they need future internet, because we must renovate our solution and in some cases also adopt a totally new paradigm to address enterprises.
There is two paths that we can follow. One is that there might be a focus too much on the technology issues, and some of the work that has been developed over the last years that try to combine the technology issues of future internet with the organizational, societal, and other issues might be lost, or the other way around, meaning that that might be a focus in terms of more business, more societal, more community issues, and eventually not focusing so much on the technology part, being that developed by very specific technologists. So I preferred a merged solution, actually, how it has been done so far, and I think it's been successful, and I think it's the way forward. So hopefully the future internet and what research and politicians are going to develop in the next few years still manage to converge the two of them.
In general, future internet is something that is going to change the society, the individuals, how the society works and individuals. Of course, it can help a lot of new companies with their businesses. It's just a question if the old companies will be able to adopt these new processes that are coming into the aspects of the future internet.